Curious about New Year's traditions in China? One of the most delicious and fun-filled customs during the Lunar New Year is the delightful practice of eating dumplings, known as jiaozi. This scrumptious dish is particularly enjoyed on New Year's Eve, where families gather to make and share these little pockets of joy. The shape of the dumplings resembles ancient Chinese gold or silver ingots, which symbolize wealth and prosperity for the coming year. Traditionally, families might even hide a coin inside one of the dumplings, adding an extra layer of excitement. Whoever finds the coin is said to be blessed with good luck and fortune throughout the year. How's that for a tasty lottery? Dumplings come in a variety of fillings, from savory meats and vegetables to sweet options that tickle the taste buds, offering something for everyone. As families gather around the table, the act of making dumplings together fosters bonding and joy. So whether you're a dumpling enthusiast or trying them for the first time, enjoying jiaozi during this festive season is a delicious way to usher in new beginnings and good fortune. Ever been to a city with a bedtime? In Pyongyang, North Korea, the rhythm of daily life is dictated by the state, and electricity plays a key role in this unique setting. The government controls the power supply, limiting electricity to specific hours throughout the day. As the sun sets, many neighborhoods are plunged into darkness, creating a rather eerie yet interesting atmosphere. Imagine walking through a city where bright lights are replaced by dimly lit streets and shadows that stretch long into the night. This electricity schedule affects not only homes, but also businesses and public spaces, giving the entire city a somewhat quiet, subdued vibe after dark. Residents have learned to adapt to these hours, with evening activities often planned around when the lights are on. The striking contrast between the lively daytime bustle and the serene nighttime hush highlights the unique lifestyle in Pyongyang. So while many cities around the world buzz with life after sunset, Pyongyang has its own sense of order and calm, almost like a city that understands the importance of rest. Have you ever wondered about Lady Gaga's rise to fame? In 2008, she shook the music world with her debut album, The Fame, introducing us to catchy hits like Just Dance and Poker Face. Lady Gaga's unique blend of pop and theatrical style not only captivated fans, but also challenged traditional norms in the music industry. Her bold fashion choices and energetic performances set her apart as a pop icon, but her talents extend far beyond music. Lady Gaga transitioned into acting, showcasing her incredible range and depth as an artist. Her stunning performance in A Star is Born earned her an Oscar, proving she could conquer Hollywood just as effortlessly as the music charts. This versatile artist continues to inspire many through her creativity and passion. Lady Gaga's journey illustrates how perseverance and authenticity can lead to monumental success. Who knows what she will achieve next? This might surprise you. A railway bridge can be art. In 2012, Australian street artist Megs took a drab old railway bridge in Ruppertal, Germany, and turned it into a whimsically vibrant masterpiece that resembles giant Lego bricks. By using brightly colored panels on the underside of the bridge, he created an illusion that captivated both locals and visitors alike. This creative installation transformed a mere functional piece of infrastructure into a playful work of public art, making people smile and inspiring joy. Meg's work received international acclaim for its inventiveness, showcasing how art can breathe new life into everyday structures. The bridge, once overlooked, now invites admiration and promotes a sense of community pride. It's a brilliant example of how creativity can change perceptions and encourage engagement with our surroundings. Have you ever seen something like this in your city? Is it really true that dolphins can't smell? Surprisingly, yes. Dolphins are fascinating creatures that communicate in unique ways, using clicks and whistles to express themselves and interact with each other. Unlike many mammals, dolphins lack the ability to smell, which means they don't rely on scents like humans or dogs do. Instead, they have evolved to become experts at using sound and sight to understand their world. Their clicks can echo through the water, helping them locate prey or communicate with pods, while their keen eyesight allows them to see clearly both above and below the water's surface. This reliance on sound makes them incredibly social animals, often seen playing together or coordinating hunting methods. So the next time you hear dolphin noises at an aquarium or in the ocean, remember that these playful creatures are sharing their thoughts without a single whiff of scent in the air. Believe it or not, koalas have human-like fingerprints. This fascinating fact highlights how closely their unique prints resemble those of humans, so much so that it can confuse forensic experts. Imagine detectives puzzled by a crime scene, thinking human involvement is possible, only to discover that the real culprit is a koala. This unusual trait likely evolved to help koalas with their arboreal lifestyle, allowing them to grip and climb trees with ease. Koalas hold on to their eucalyptus trees for food and safety, and having fingerprints that enhance their ability to do so is a perfect example of convergent evolution. This phenomenon occurs when different species develop similar traits to adapt to similar environments, despite having different evolutionary backgrounds. In the case of koalas, their fingerprints are not just a quirky fact, but a beautiful reminder of how nature creatively solves problems. Next time you see a koala, think about how its impressive adaptations help it thrive in its habitat. Believe it or not, hen's ear color determines egg hues. This fascinating fact reveals that the color of an egg is linked directly to the hen's ear color. Hens with white earlobes typically lay white eggs, while those with red earlobes produce brown eggs. Isn't that cool? However, there are some curious exceptions, like the Araucana hen, which lays beautiful bluish eggs. These unique eggs get their striking color from a natural pigment called biliverdin that is present in the shell. Despite these colorful shells, all eggs, regardless of their exterior shade, offer the same delightful flavor and nutritional value. So whether you crack open a classic white egg or a vibrant blue one, you're getting the same nutritious goodness. Next time you reach for eggs at the store, remember that there's more than meets the eye. The next egg you pick might just have an interesting story about its hen's heritage. This might surprise you. Relocating to Singapore is challenging. Moving to Singapore can indeed ignite your sense of adventure, but it's not without its hurdles. This island city-state boasts a stunning skyline, rich culture, and tantalizing food scene. But the cost of living can take newcomers by surprise. With housing prices often soaring, understanding the local rental market becomes essential for anyone considering this move. Monthly expenses don't just stop at rent. Utilities, groceries, and daily transportation can also quickly add up. For example, while local meals can be affordable, Western-style dining often comes with a hefty price tag. To navigate this effectively, anyone planning to relocate should research healthcare costs and familiarize themselves with local transportation fares. Furthermore, securing a job beforehand can significantly ease the financial burden. Many expats find that employment opportunities in sectors like finance and technology are plentiful, which can help offset living costs. By undertaking thorough planning and budgeting, you can prepare for an exciting and financially manageable life in this vibrant metropolis. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Columbus wrote letters. These letters, penned by Christopher Columbus during his famous voyages, are treasure troves of information. They detail not just his adventures across the Atlantic, but also his reflections on the lands he discovered. For centuries, the letters were hidden away, lost in time, until historians rediscovered them. Inside these writings, Columbus described the rich landscapes, the diverse peoples he encountered, and the animals he saw, all of which contributed to a new understanding of geography in his time. The letters provide a unique glimpse into the mind of a man who changed the world, filled with excitement and wonder for what lay beyond the horizon. They reveal how Columbus viewed his discoveries as not just new territories, but as opportunities for trade and exploration. What insights might these letters hold about our past and how we perceive exploration today? Here's a wild fact about Alaska's earthquakes. This vast state endures an astonishing average of 1,000 earthquakes each month. The high seismic activity arises from its location along a dynamic underwater tectonic fault, primarily involving the North American and Pacific plates. As these tectonic plates drift and grind against each other, they build up immense stress, which is sporadically released through earthquakes. Remarkably, Alaska accounts for around 80% of all earthquakes that happen in the United States. The majority of these quakes are minor and go unnoticed, but some can generate strong tremors capable of shaking buildings and rattling nerves. This continual seismic activity doesn't just alter Alaska's breathtaking landscapes, it also influences the daily lives of its residents. Many people here have developed a keen awareness of earthquake safety, often keeping emergency kits and practicing evacuation plans. Researchers are particularly interested in Alaska's frequent quakes, as these events provide valuable insights into the Earth's geological processes. Are you curious about how these earthquakes affect both the environment and the resilient communities living in this dynamic region? This might surprise you. Mummies were once medicine. During the Middle Ages, people believed that grinding mummies into powder could cure various ailments. Known as mumia, this bizarre practice led to the destruction of countless ancient Egyptian mummies, which were treasured for their historical value. Medical practitioners and apothecaries thought that the unique properties of mummies had incredible healing powers, claiming they could treat everything from headaches to more serious illnesses. This practice was so popular that it became a common ingredient in medications, contributing to the staggering reduction in the number of intact mummies available today. Imagine how many ancient lives and stories were lost to these questionable beliefs. The fascination with mummies extended beyond medicine, inspiring art and literature. But the cost was steep. A significant part of Egypt's heritage was ground into powder, making the archaeological treasures we study today exceedingly rare. How did these ancient beliefs take root, and could they teach us something about modern wellness trends? Surprisingly, secondhand smoke is a silent killer. Each year, according to the World Health Organization, secondhand smoke is linked to hundreds of thousands of deaths worldwide. This toxic mixture of chemicals, which comes from burning tobacco, poses serious health risks for non-smokers who breathe it in, especially in public spaces. People regularly exposed to secondhand smoke face an increased risk of developing respiratory diseases and even cancer. For example, children and pregnant women are particularly vulnerable, as their bodies are still developing and can't handle the harmful effects as well as adults. In response to these dangers, there have been significant efforts to ban smoking in public places, aiming to safeguard the health of everyone. By reducing exposure to secondhand smoke, communities can make safer environments that benefit all, especially those who cannot avoid the harmful effects. Why wouldn't we want to protect our loved ones from this danger? Discover the world's largest pearl hidden under a bed. The Pearl of Lao Tzu, also called the Pearl of Allah, is an extraordinary gem that weighs an astonishing 34 kilograms, 75 pounds, and measures 67 centimeters, 26 inches long. Found by a Filipino fisherman in 2006, this pearl remained tucked under his bed for a decade, serving as a lucky charm. Imagine having something worth around $100 million just sitting there, unnoticed. When it was finally revealed, the pearl stunned the world due to its massive size and unique history. Many experts consider it the largest natural pearl ever discovered, showcasing the beauty of the ocean's treasures. This amazing find highlights not only the riches that can be found beneath the waves, but also the stories and serendipity that come with such extraordinary discoveries. What other hidden wonders might the sea still hold? Meet the first all-white panda discovered in Sichuan. This incredible creature, spotted in the Balan National Nature Reserve, is capturing the hearts and imaginations of scientists and animal lovers alike. Unlike typical giant pandas recognizable by their distinctive black and white fur, this albino panda boasts completely white fur, a rarity that makes its discovery even more special. Albino animals lack melanin, which gives color to their fur and skin, leading to unique features and sometimes health challenges. Recent photos of this charming panda have gone viral, highlighting its striking appearance and drawing attention to conservation efforts. With only about 1,800 giant pandas remaining in the wild, every sighting is precious, especially one as unusual as this. Conservationists are hopeful that this remarkable panda will inspire greater awareness and support for wildlife preservation in its native habitat. As we learn more about this rare panda and its behaviors, we also gain insight into the broader ecological challenges facing giant pandas today. What other surprises await us in the world of wildlife? Did you know starfish have no brain or blood? Unlike most animals, starfish have a unique way of living that sets them apart. These incredible creatures, often seen lounging on ocean floors instead of blood, use seawater to circulate nutrients and oxygen throughout their bodies. This process relies on a system called the water vascular system. Water enters through a structure called the madreporite and travels through a network of canals, helping the starfish move, feed, and breathe effortlessly. This means they don't need a brain to control their movements or functions. Instead, their decentralized nerve net allows them to react to their environment efficiently. When you spot a starfish, take a moment to appreciate this remarkable adaptation. They can regenerate lost arms too, showing off nature's creativity even more. With over 2,000 species of starfish roaming the seas, from vibrant colors to varied sizes, there's always something new to learn about these fascinating marine creatures. Ready to dive into Discovery Dynamics' world of facts? This engaging video wraps up with an exciting call to action, inviting viewers to like and subscribe. But why is this important? When you hit the like button, you're not just showing appreciation. You help the channel grow and reach more curious minds just like yours. Subscribing means you won't miss out on a single captivating story or fascinating fact in the future. Discovery Dynamics is dedicated to exploring the wonders of science, nature, technology, and more, making learning accessible and fun. The more you engage, the more the channel can create amazing content tailored to your interests. So when you like and subscribe, you're joining a community of fellow learners ready to explore the universe together. Every click and subscription fuels the passion for sharing knowledge and sparking curiosity. Why not be part of this adventure and stay updated on all the thrilling discoveries ahead? Your journey into fascinating facts awaits. What if I told you sea silk is real? This extraordinary fabric, known as the rarest in the world, comes from the delicate fibers of Mediterranean clams. When crafted expertly, sea silk sparkles and shimmers like gold, creating a stunning effect that has captivated people for centuries. The process of harvesting these fibers is incredibly labor-intensive, requiring immense skill and patience. Only a handful of artisans still know the traditional methods to weave this luxurious material, making sea silk not only rare, but also a highly sought-after treasure in the fashion world. Its light, airy texture feels soft against the skin, making it perfect for elegant garments and accessories. Imagine wearing a piece of history that connects you to ancient traditions. With its beautiful sheen and unique origin, sea silk is a testament to the amazing possibilities of natural materials. Why do you think something so rare is worth so much? What if I told you Java jackets save your hands? This clever invention, created by Jay Sorensen in 1991, was designed specifically to solve a hot coffee problem: burns. When you're clutching a steaming cup of coffee, the last thing you want is a scalded hand. That's where Java jackets come in. They provide a protective layer between your hot drink and your sensitive skin. These cardboard sleeves not only keep your hands safe, but also offer a better grip, making it easier to enjoy your favorite brew without the fear of slip-ups. Over the years, Java jackets have become a staple in coffee shops around the globe, ensuring customers can sip and savor their beverages comfortably. So the next time you pick up that cup of joe, think about the small yet mighty Java jacket that makes your coffee experience better. Wouldn't you agree? Did you know North Korea has a space program? Despite its secretive reputation, North Korea made headlines in 1998 when it attempted to launch a satellite that failed to reach orbit. This ambitious move marked the beginning of its controversial space endeavors. Since then, the country has tried 4 more launches, with the latest one occurring in 2016. North Korea proudly announces that all its launches are successful, but the reality is a bit more complicated. Out of the satellites launched, only 2 managed to enter orbit, yet both subsequently failed to operate as intended. This raises questions about the true capabilities of North Korea's space technology and how much credibility their claims hold in the international arena. The world watches closely, curious about the motivations behind these launches. Are they meant for scientific exploration, Or are they more about showcasing power? As global tensions rise, the implications of such a program could be significant. What will the future hold for North Korea's space ambitions? Can you believe Enron was once a star company? This American energy giant was praised for its innovative approach in the late 1990s, capturing the attention of investors and the public alike. However, this praise turned to shock when Enron was engulfed in a massive financial scandal that exposed deep-rooted issues in its accounting practices. As investigations unfolded, it became clear that the company had been manipulating its financial statements to present a rosier picture than reality. This shocking betrayal not only led to Enron's bankruptcy in 2001, but also raised important questions about corporate governance and ethics in business. The fallout from the scandal prompted significant changes in regulations, such as the Sarbanes-Oxley Act, aiming to protect investors from similar deceptive practices in the future. Enron's rise and fall serves as a stark reminder of the need for transparency and integrity in the corporate world. Guess what really drives word enthusiasts crazy? The word dreamt holds a special place in the English language, as it is the only word that ends with the unusual letters MT. This unique quality makes it a delightful curiosity for linguists and language lovers alike. When we look at the vast array of English words, most of them don't follow this peculiar pattern, which raises questions about the origins and variations of language. Interestingly, the word dreamt is a past participle of the verb to dramp, which means to be in a state of excitement or agitation. As English constantly evolves, the rarity of such a word reminds us just how fascinating and diverse language can be. So the next time you're diving into a crossword or playing a word game, remember that even the quirkiest words like dreamt can add a fun twist to your vocabulary. What other oddities can you discover in the English language? Here's what happens to sea level around the world. The term sea level can be pretty deceiving because it doesn't mean the same thing everywhere. You see, the Earth spins, and this spin causes water at the equator to bulge outwards. That's right. The sea level at the equator is higher than it is at the poles. But wait, there's more. Variations in gravity across the planet also play a huge role. Some areas experience stronger gravitational pull, which can cause the sea level to appear higher or lower than in other parts. For example, regions with more land or mountains may have a slightly different sea level. This means that the average ocean level is like a patchwork quilt with various heights stitched together. So, when we think about rising sea levels due to climate change, remember the natural variations already exist and complicate the picture. Did you know that music can change how we feel time? Research shows that music influences brain regions tied to timing and emotional processing. When you listen to upbeat tunes, you might find yourself losing track of time, feeling more energized and engaged with the moment. On the flip side, slower or sad music often makes us more aware of time's passage, reflecting our mood and emotions. This fascinating link is not just a curiosity, it's a powerful tool in therapy. For example, music therapy has become an essential part of treatment for patients with neurological disorders, like Parkinson's disease. Therapists use rhythm and melody to help improve motor skills and emotional well-being in these patients. So next time you put on your favorite playlist, remember that those beats and melodies are doing more than just entertaining you. They're actively shaping your brain's experience. This might surprise you. Skin can react to vibrations. Vibratory urticaria is a unique condition where some people experience rashes after their skin feels movement or vibrations. Imagine going for a jog and suddenly your skin starts itching and breaking out in hives. That's the reality for those with this unusual disorder. Even riding a bumpy bus or cycling on rough terrain can trigger intense discomfort. Doctors believe this happens because the body mistakenly identifies vibrations as a harmful stimulus, causing the immune system to react with hives. While it sounds rare, it's significant for those who have it. Living with vibratory urticaria means adjusting everyday activities, from exercising to simply enjoying a smooth ride. Fortunately, some treatments, including antihistamines, can help manage symptoms. Still, everyday challenges await those affected. Can you imagine how frustrating that must be? Guess what really drives dogs to listen better? It turns out that dogs have an amazing ability to pick up on nuances in our voices, especially when we use specific words. This unique skill helps them bond with us and understand commands more deeply, strengthening their relationship with their owners. For instance, when a dog hears a familiar word, like sit or treat, delivered with enthusiasm or affection, they not only recognize the sound, but also respond based on their trust in us. This growing trust means they pay more attention to what we say. Interestingly, the way we express ourselves can even affect their ability to learn and respond. So when we playfully interact with our furry friends, it boosts their comprehension and eagerness to engage. It's like having a conversation that gets them excited. Isn't it fascinating how much our voice can impact their learning and connection with us? Can you believe people confuse HTML with an STD? A surprising 2014 study found that 11% of Americans mistakenly thought HTML, which stands for Hypertext Markup Language, is a sexually transmitted disease. This confusion highlights a gap in digital literacy, as HTML is actually a vital part of the internet. It's the code used to create and design web pages, allowing browsers to understand the structure and layout of content. Think of it like the blueprint of your favorite website. Despite its importance in web development, many still mix it up with health terminology. Perhaps this misunderstanding stems from the complex language used in technology, leaving some folks scratching their heads. Educating ourselves about digital basics can help bridge these gaps. So next time someone mentions HTML, you can confidently explain what it really is. No medical history required. Can you believe the Rubik's Cube's wild success? This colorful puzzle has become the most widely sold toy in the world, with over 450 million units flying off the shelves. Invented in 1974 by Hungarian architect Erno Rubik, this seemingly simple cube has captivated minds for decades. Players twist and turn the sides, trying to align each color in a single row. What started as a tool to explain three-dimensional geometry has evolved into a global phenomenon. The Rubik's Cube sparked not only a competitive spirit, leading to speed cubing tournaments, but also inspired millions to test their problem-solving skills. Did you know that in 2021, an incredible record was set when a contestant solved it in just 3.47 seconds? The magic of the cube lies in its complexity. Even though it has 43 quintillion possible combinations, the challenge draws players of all ages. So whether you're a casual solver or a professional speed cuber, the Rubik's Cube remains a symbol of creativity and perseverance. What will your best time be? Let's uncover the truth about the Tree of Death. Its real name is the Manchineel tree, and it's one of the most poisonous trees in the world. This tropical tree, found in the Caribbean and parts of Central America, might look innocent with its glossy green leaves and sweet-smelling fruit, but touching it can lead to severe skin burns. The sap of the Manchineel contains a potent toxin that can cause blistering, making it dangerous even to stand under it in a rainstorm, as the rain can wash the sap onto your skin. The tree's fruit, often likened to a small apple, is also highly toxic, and consuming it can lead to serious illness or even death. Locals often mark these trees with warnings to keep unsuspecting tourists away. So next time you're on a tropical beach, make sure you know which trees to avoid. Your safety depends on it. Did you know phones outnumber sanitation facilities? It's surprising, but more people across the globe own mobile phones than have access to basic toilets. About 6 billion people enjoy the convenience of mobile phones, while only 4.5 billion have proper sanitation facilities. This stark difference highlights a massive global issue. While technology rapidly advances, many still lack essential hygiene resources. In developing countries, mobile phones often serve as lifelines, connecting users to vital information and services. Yet the lack of clean and safe sanitation poses serious health risks. Imagine using your phone for everything from social media to banking, but without a safe place to go to the bathroom. This reality shows that while we celebrate technological advancements, we must also focus on ensuring everyone has access to the fundamental services that promote health and dignity. How can we bridge this gap? Meet the Bornean proboscis monkey, the ugliest animal alive. Despite its unfortunate title, this unique primate is truly fascinating. Native to the lush rainforests of Borneo, the proboscis monkey stands out with its large, floppy nose and pot-bellied appearance. Males can weigh up to 50 pounds, and their noses can grow as long as 7 inches. These features might seem less than attractive, but they actually serve important purposes. The big nose helps amplify their calls, allowing males to attract mates and communicate with their groups. Proboscis monkeys are also exceptional swimmers, using their webbed feet to navigate rivers and streams in search of food. They mainly eat leaves, fruits, and seeds, which provide them with the energy they need to hop among the trees. Conservation efforts are critical for these monkeys as their habitat shrinks due to logging and palm oil plantations. By learning more about the Bornean proboscis monkey, we not only appreciate its quirky charm, but also understand the importance of protecting its rainforest home. Left-handed people make up 10% of the world. This might surprise you, but only about 1 in 10 individuals are left-handed. While it may seem unusual, being left-handed is a fascinating trait that has intrigued researchers for years. Left-handedness, or sinistrality, is the preference for using the left hand over the right, and it occurs in multiple species, not just humans. Scientists believe that genetics play a significant role in determining handedness. Interestingly, left-handed individuals often excel in areas involving creativity and problem-solving, as their brains may work differently than those of right-handed people. Throughout history, left-handedness was often viewed with suspicion, leading to a range of misconceptions. However, in recent years, this perception has changed, and left-handed individuals are more celebrated for their unique contributions. From artists like Leonardo da Vinci to sports icons like tennis player Rafael Nadal, left-handers have made their mark across diverse fields. So next time you meet a lefty, remember they're part of a remarkable global community. Can you believe we discover new species every year? Each year, scientists reveal amazing surprises about Earth's biodiversity by identifying new species, some of which we might never have imagined. Researchers travel to far-off rainforests, deep oceans, and even urban areas, searching for undiscovered life forms. For instance, in the past few years, biologists discovered peculiar creatures like the pink fairy armadillo and a dazzling new species of orchid. This ongoing exploration not only adds to our understanding of nature, but also highlights the importance of protecting habitats where these unique species live. With over 8 million species thought to exist, many are still waiting to be found. Each discovery offers insights into ecosystems, evolution, and the delicate balance of life, reminding us that the world is full of surprises just around the corner. Prepare to be amazed by martial law's global impact. Despite being short-lived, martial law in South Korea captured the attention of many around the world, especially from key allies like the United States. Observers closely monitored the situation, expressing concerns about South Korea's commitment to democratic values. This period raised alarms about the potential for increased tensions with North Korea, emphasizing the delicate balance needed to maintain regional stability. The international community feared that any backslide into authoritarianism could destabilize not just South Korea, but the entire East Asian region. Allies urged for a quick return to democratic governance, recognizing that South Korea's political stability is crucial not just for its own citizens, but also for the safety and security of neighboring countries. What does this mean for the future of democracy in the region? Have you ever seen Julio Iglesias on Golden Girls? The beloved sitcom featured a memorable cameo by the famous singer, adding a dose of charm to the show. In one entertaining episode, the characters traveled to Paris, where they enjoyed a delightful interaction with Iglesias, known for his romantic ballads and suave personality. The scene perfectly blended humor and music, showcasing the show's knack for incorporating real-life celebrities into its storylines. The Golden Girls, which aired from 1985 to 1992, starred 4 iconic women navigating friendship, love, and life in their golden years. This episode not only highlighted Iglesias' charisma, but also revealed the show's ability to resonate with a wide audience, making it a classic. Fans still fondly remember this unexpected encounter, reminding us how pop culture can create exciting and memorable moments. As you watch the old episodes, keep an ear out for the stellar performances, and you might just sing along with the characters. So have you experienced this iconic blend of comedy and celebrity yet? Did you know India leads in global milk production? This fascinating fact puts India at the forefront of dairy farming, producing more milk than any other country. In recent years, India has surpassed the United States, becoming the world's largest milk producer with an astonishing 220 million metric tons annually. What's behind this creamy success? A combination of tradition, culture, and innovation fuels the dairy industry in India. Many families raise cows and buffaloes, often treating them as family members, giving them love and care as they rely on these animals for their livelihoods. The country's diverse climate and expansive pastures provide an ideal environment for dairy farming. Additionally, advancements in veterinary care and animal husbandry techniques have boosted milk yields significantly. Not only does this support local economies, but it also plays a vital role in the nutrition of millions. Milk is a staple in Indian diets, fueling dishes from creamy curries to refreshing lassis. With such a rich dairy heritage, India's position as a milk powerhouse is both intriguing and crucial. Did you know that robots can coach your ping pong game? Enter the Forpheus, an amazing AI-powered ping pong robot designed to elevate your skills. This smart machine uses advanced 3D cameras to carefully analyze players' movements in real time. As you play, it observes your swings, footwork, and overall technique, providing instant coaching and feedback. Imagine hitting the ball and getting immediate tips on what to improve, like your stance or timing. The Forpheus doesn't just watch, it learns from your gameplay, adapting to offer increasingly personalized training sessions. Whether you're a beginner looking to learn the basics or a seasoned player aiming to refine your skills, this innovative robot makes practice both fun and effective. With its help, you'll discover the secrets to mastering your game and impressing your friends. Ready to step up your ping pong skills? Why exactly does Portland cement matter today? Portland cement, invented by Joseph Aston in 1824, revolutionized construction. Named after the Isle of Portland in England, where its color resembled local stone, this innovative material led to sturdier buildings and bridges. The introduction of Portland cement marked a significant turning point in how we construct our world. Aston's creation didn't just enhance the durability of structures, it also allowed for rapid expansion in urban areas. Cities increasingly relied on this versatile binder to tackle everything from skyscrapers to roads. Today, Portland cement is used globally in countless projects, shaping landscapes and supporting economies. However, its production has environmental implications due to high carbon emissions, sparking a search for more sustainable alternatives. So the history of Portland cement raises important questions about our building practices. Can we meet construction needs while protecting the planet? Dolphins eat a whopping 30 pounds of fish daily. These amazing marine mammals have a diverse diet that includes not just fish, but also squid and crustaceans. Being highly intelligent and social creatures, dolphins are not only skilled swimmers, but also clever hunters. They use echolocation, a remarkable ability that allows them to locate prey by bouncing sound waves off objects in their environment. This skill gives dolphins an edge when chasing after quick-moving fish like sardines and mackerel. Their hunting strategies can be quite creative. For instance, dolphins sometimes work together in pods to herd fish into tight groups, making it easier to catch them. Some dolphins even use tools such as sponges to protect their snouts while foraging on the ocean floor. This level of teamwork and intelligence highlights the complex social structures these animals have developed. So the next time you see dolphins gracefully swimming, remember what it takes to fuel their energetic lifestyle in the vast blue ocean. Hard to believe, but lipstick once contained insects. Long ago, beauty enthusiasts created vibrant red lipstick using crushed cochineal insects, giving it a stunning hue. This tiny bug, native to Central and South America, was prized for its ability to produce a rich red dye used not just in lip makeup but in fabrics and foods too. Even today, some cosmetics companies still embrace these natural pigments, using cochineal extracts for their beautiful colors. While many people opt for synthetic dyes nowadays, there's a growing trend toward natural ingredients in beauty products. This revival has sparked interest in how our ancestors approached cosmetics, relying on the Earth's resources rather than chemicals. Who knew that your favorite beauty product might have such a fascinating history and connection to nature? So next time you apply your lipstick, consider the extraordinary journey it took to make that perfect shade. Let's uncover the truth about Gangnam Style's success. This catchy song by South Korean artist PSY took the world by storm in 2012, becoming the first video ever to reach a staggering 1 billion views on YouTube. But why did it go so viral? Its upbeat rhythm, playful choreography, and colorful visuals captivated audiences across different cultures. PSY's unique style, which combined humor with a catchy hook, made it relatable and shareable. The song's popularity also sparked a global dance challenge, inspiring countless parodies and remixes, further boosting its visibility. Beyond just a music video, Gangnam Style became a cultural phenomenon, showcasing how digital media can transcend borders and create a shared experience. It opened the door for K-pop to the international stage, proving that music has the power to unite people worldwide. How did one song change the landscape of music forever? Hard to believe, but Jack Black learned a guitar late. Before becoming the rock star and actor we know today, Jack Black didn't pick up the guitar until he was 23 years old. Can you imagine? At that time, he turned to his friend Kyle Gass for help. In a unique twist of fate, Kyle agreed to teach Jack in exchange for meals from the fast food chain, Jack in the Box. This arrangement not only made for solid guitar lessons, but also created a powerful friendship that blossomed into the hilarious rock duo, Tenacious D. They combined their love for music with comedy, capturing the hearts of fans everywhere. Black's late start didn't hold him back. Instead, it makes his journey inspiring. It shows that it's never too late to learn something new or pursue your dreams. What would you learn if you had the chance? Let's uncover the truth about David McCullough's legacy. While many might think that David McCullough merely wrote about the Panama Canal, he is actually the visionary behind its construction. McCullough's ambitious project transformed a long-cherished dream into reality by connecting the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, drastically changing shipping routes and boosting global trade. It took years of perseverance, with countless engineering challenges and logistical nightmares to overcome. Workers faced harsh conditions, diseases, and the daunting task of carving a path through dense jungles and across mountains. Thanks to McCullough's leadership and innovative spirit, the canal opened in 1914, marking a landmark achievement in human engineering. McCullough earned worldwide recognition for his monumental work, but most people today still don't realize that he was more than just a figure in history. He was a trailblazer who forever altered the geography of trade and travel. Ever thought about why the Po River goes missing? In Italy, the Po River reveals a fascinating phenomenon during the summer months when certain stretches seem to disappear entirely. This mystery is caused by a network of underground tunnels that redirect the river's water flow. Locals are well acquainted with this quirky behavior, as they observe the river's changing face year after year. These hidden channels, created by centuries of natural processes, move the water beneath the surface, leaving parts of the riverbed dry. As summer heat intensifies, this striking feature showcases nature's unique engineering. The sight of a riverbed exposed, with stones and plants visible, is a reminder of the dynamic relationship between water and land. Tourists and residents alike are intrigued, often taking photos and sharing stories about their experiences along the river, where it almost seems like magic. So next time you hear about the Po River, remember the wonders hidden beneath its flowing surface. This might surprise you. Airplane noise affects health. Living near an airplane flight path can actually take a toll on your heart health. The continuous roar of aircraft engines, particularly during takeoff and landing, creates a type of noise pollution that many people may not realize could be harmful. Research shows that exposure to this constant noise can lead to higher levels of stress, making your body work harder than it should. This chronic stress can spike your blood pressure and strain your cardiovascular system, which may increase the risk of heart disease over time. Imagine trying to relax with a plane flying overhead every few minutes. It's no wonder that some studies have linked this type of environment to serious health concerns. If you live near a busy airport, it's worth considering ways to reduce that noise and protect your heart. Ever thought about why some countries lack airports? It's fascinating that 5 countries operate without them: Vatican City, San Marino, Monaco, Liechtenstein, and Andorra. These nations have unique geographical features that make airports less practical. For instance, Vatican City is a tiny enclave surrounded by Rome, while San Marino is nestled high in the Apennine Mountains. Monaco, a glamorous city-state along the French Riviera, has limited flat land for large infrastructures. Similarly, Liechtenstein and Andorra's mountainous terrain complicates airport construction. Instead of airports, these countries rely on nearby major airports for travel. Residents and visitors often use buses, taxis, and trains to reach neighboring cities, ensuring smooth connections despite lacking direct flights. This creative approach shows that even without airports, people can easily travel and explore these beautiful countries. Have you ever visited any of them? You won't believe this about the human jaw. It can exert a powerful bite force, between 120 and 160 pounds per square inch, strong enough to crush bone. This impressive strength means that a human could bite through a finger as easily as munching on a carrot, yet most people never consider doing such a thing. Why? Psychological barriers and our natural instincts play a huge role. We know it's wrong and harmful, so we don't act on that potential, even if we technically could. This jaw strength has found its way into horror stories and zombie fiction, often exaggerating humanity's dark side. However, in reality, this force is more about survival and eating rather than aggression. It's fascinating to think about our anatomy. While our jaws are built for power, they also remind us of our moral choices. So next time you bite into something crunchy, appreciate those strong jaws, but remember their true purpose. Did you know malaria hits Africa the hardest? A staggering 90% of all malaria cases happen in Africa, making this continent face a huge challenge in battling the disease. Malaria, caused by parasites and spread through the bites of infected mosquitoes, affects millions of people every year. The situation is particularly critical in sub-Saharan Africa, where many communities lack access to effective prevention and treatment, leading to high rates of illness and death. Children under 5 and pregnant women are especially vulnerable, facing serious health risks if they contract the disease. Efforts to combat malaria include distributing insecticide-treated bed nets and promoting preventive medicines, but challenges remain. Climate change, urbanization, and mosquito resistance to treatments pose ongoing threats to malaria control. So what can we do to help fight this pressing issue and protect lives across Africa? Did you know that your nose affects taste? If you plug your nose while eating, you'll be surprised to find that an apple, potato, and onion can taste strikingly similar. This happens because our sense of smell plays a crucial role in how we perceive flavors. When we eat, tiny molecules from food travel to receptors in our noses. These receptors send signals to our brains, helping us identify different tastes. However, when we block our noses, those scent signals can't reach our brains, making it challenging to differentiate between foods that normally have distinct flavors. This fascinating connection between taste and smell explains why food can seem bland when you have a cold. So the next time you enjoy a meal, remember that it's not just your taste buds at work, but your nose too. Have you ever noticed how food tastes different when you're sick? Did you know that many East Asians struggle with alcohol? About 30 to 50% of individuals of East Asian descent lack an important liver enzyme called ALDH2. This enzyme plays a crucial role in breaking down acetaldehyde, a harmful byproduct produced when the body processes alcohol. Without ALDH2, drinking even small amounts of alcohol can lead to uncomfortable reactions, like flushing of the skin, nausea, and a racing heartbeat. These symptoms occur because acetaldehyde builds up in the body, prompting a strong and often unpleasant reaction. This phenomenon highlights why drinking alcohol can be particularly challenging for many individuals in this group, as they can't metabolize it effectively. Understanding this can help promote awareness and encourage responsible drinking habits. Have you ever noticed someone reacting differently to alcohol? It's fascinating how our bodies can respond so uniquely. You won't believe this about Japan's crime stats. In a surprising twist, Japan often categorizes murder cases as suicides to keep crime rates looking low. This unusual method might seem like an attempt to maintain a peaceful public image, but it has significant consequences. By misclassifying serious crimes, police can obscure the true nature of public safety challenges and lead to misleading statistics. As a result, victims' families may find their loved ones' cases unresolved, deeply impacting their quest for justice. Furthermore, this practice can erode trust in law enforcement, making citizens question the reliability of the data they see. When crime rates appear artificially low, it doesn't just affect perception. It can affect policy decisions and resource allocation as well. How can societies ensure accurate crime reporting without sacrificing public confidence? Here's something incredible about tiny meteorites. Every year, an astonishing 100 billion microscopic meteorites, each measuring around 0.4 millimeters, fall to Earth without us even noticing. These tiny space rocks originate from asteroids and comets drifting in our solar system. As they travel through space and enter Earth's atmosphere, they often burn up due to the intense heat and friction. However, some of these small celestial fragments survive their fiery descent, landing on our planet's surface or even the ocean. Their minuscule size means they can go undetected, yet they remind us of the vastness of the universe and the continual connection we share with outer space. Scientists study these meteorites to better understand the history of our solar system, the formation of planets, and the materials that exist beyond Earth. So next time you look up at the night sky, remember, you might just be surrounded by a rain of tiny meteorites. Could mushrooms be the key to fighting cancer? Researchers are diving into the fascinating world of poisonous mushrooms, particularly those that contain potent toxins like amatoxin. These compounds, normally feared for their dangerous effects, have caught the attention of scientists who believe they might help in the battle against cancer. The idea is to harness these toxins in targeted therapies that destroy cancer cells without harming the surrounding healthy tissue. Imagine a treatment that zeroes in on tumors while leaving the rest of your body intact. This innovative approach could revolutionize cancer care, providing a powerful alternative to traditional treatments like chemotherapy, which often come with a laundry list of side effects. By pinpointing how these toxins operate at a cellular level, researchers hope to develop therapies that not only improve outcomes, but also enhance the quality of life for patients. As studies progress, the potential of these mushroom toxins may pave the way for therapies that fight back against one of humanity's most challenging health issues. What do you think about this unexpected connection? Discover the eerie history of Plymouth, Montserrat. In 1997, a series of volcanic eruptions changed the fate of Plymouth, the capital of Montserrat. The Soufriere Hills volcano erupted dramatically, blanketing the town in ash and debris. As lava flowed dangerously close, the government made a tough decision to evacuate the residents, leading to the town's abandonment. Today, Plymouth is classified as a ghost town, eerily frozen in time, with buildings standing empty and nature gradually reclaiming the land. The catastrophic eruptions not only reshaped the landscape, but also deeply impacted the lives of the island's inhabitants. Visitors can explore the remains of this once thriving capital, witnessing the haunting reminders of a vibrant community silenced by nature's fury. It's a powerful testament to the forces of Earth, making us ponder how geology can reshape human history. Will Plymouth's story inspire us to respect the power of nature? What makes Mercury's day-night cycle so peculiar? Mercury was once believed to be tidally locked, implying that the same side always faced the sun. This assumption changed dramatically in the 1960s when radar observations uncovered its unique rotation pattern. Instead of being fixed, Mercury actually rotates 3 times on its axis for every 2 orbits it makes around the sun. This unusual 3-to-2 spin-orbit resonance creates a fascinating day-night cycle. A single day on Mercury, measured from one sunrise to the next, spans about 176 Earth days. Imagine that. While Earth enjoys a 24-hour day, Mercury's distinctive rhythm means it experiences long stretches of sunlight followed by extended darkness. This curious timekeeping system makes Mercury one of the strangest planets in our solar system. So next time you think about planets, just remember how unique Mercury really is. Ever thought about why Central Park has numbered lampposts? These unique markers do more than just light the way. They help visitors navigate the park with ease. Each lamppost features a set of 4 numbers that serve a specific purpose. The first 2 digits point out the nearest cross street, making it simpler for park goers to determine their location. The last 2 digits tell whether the lamppost is closer to the east or west side of the park. If the last digit is even, you're on the east side, while an odd number signifies the west side. So if you're wandering through the park and you see a lamppost marked 7203, you know you're near 72nd Street, just a short stroll from the east side. This clever system ensures everyone can explore the vast beauty of Central Park without feeling lost. Isn't it great when design meets practicality? What if I told you about the world's widest paint? Engineers at Purdue University have made a groundbreaking discovery by creating a revolutionary paint that reflects a stunning 98.1% of sunlight. This paint, which is the widest in the world, could have a massive impact on energy consumption and climate change. By reflecting so much sunlight, it helps to keep buildings cooler and could significantly reduce the need for air conditioning, particularly in hot climates. Imagine how much energy we could save if this paint were used on rooftops and walls everywhere. It's like wearing a sun hat for our buildings, keeping them comfortable while also lowering energy bills. The potential applications are enormous, from residential homes to commercial buildings. As we search for ways to combat global warming, this innovative paint could be a game changer. So how can we spread the word and encourage its use? This might surprise you. Vaccine withdrawal explained. In an unusual turn of events, a vaccine that granted immunity to 76% of adults and a remarkable 100% of children was taken off the market. You might wonder how this could happen, especially since there was no scientific evidence proving it was dangerous. The case highlights the intricate world of vaccine regulation. Regulatory bodies, responsible for public health, meticulously evaluate vaccines not only for their effectiveness, but also for their long-term safety. In instances where questions arise, whether from adverse event reports or new research, they may err on the side of caution, deciding to withdraw a vaccine even if it's effective. This decision can be controversial, especially when the benefits seem clear. It raises important discussions about transparency and communication in public health. Should efficacy alone be enough for maintaining a vaccine's availability? What if I told you celery burns more calories than it provides? This crunchy vegetable is not just a snack, it's a negative calorie food. Celery is made up of about 95% water, making it super low in calories, with just 16 calories in a whole cup. However, the digestion process of celery requires more energy than the calories it delivers. In fact, your body uses up to 20 calories just to process a cup of raw celery. This means eating celery could help burn more energy than you consume, appealing to health enthusiasts and those watching their weight. It's perfect for munching on while watching a movie or as part of a vibrant salad packed with fiber and nutrients. Plus, it's a great source of antioxidants and vitamins. So next time you enjoy that crunchy stalk, remember that you might actually be helping your body burn calories. How cool is that? Let's uncover the truth about selfies in Sri Lanka. In Sri Lanka, it's illegal to take selfies in front of Buddha idols or display Buddha tattoos. This law reflects the deep cultural and religious significance of Buddhism in the country, where around 70% of the population practices this faith. The government instituted these regulations to protect the dignity and sanctity of Buddha representations, as many believe that such actions can be disrespectful. Not only are tourists and locals alike subject to these laws, but violators might face serious penalties, including fines or even imprisonment. Sri Lanka is home to many stunning and sacred sites, such as the Temple of the Tooth and various ancient stupas. Respecting local customs and beliefs when traveling is vital. So if you visit this beautiful island, remember to appreciate its rich heritage without crossing any boundaries. Are you ready to explore Sri Lanka mindfully? Believe it or not, Seminole tribe remains unconquered, a fascinating story of resilience and determination. The Seminoles, originally from the southern parts of Georgia and Alabama, migrated to Florida in the 18th century, seeking refuge from various pressures and conflicts. Over the years, they faced multiple wars, including the Seminole Wars, and rather than surrendering, they adapted their strategies and fought fiercely to defend their land and way of life. Their ability to resist conquest has made them a symbol of strength and independence in Native American history. Today, the Seminole tribe is known for its vibrant culture and economic success, operating successful enterprises, including casinos. Their journey inspires many, showing how a community can maintain its identity even in the face of overwhelming odds. Did you know Japan calls Fast and the Furious Wild Speed? In Japan, the popular Fast and the Furious film series has a different name that reflects its thrilling style. The series, known for high-speed car chases and action-packed sequences, is called Wild Speed over there. What's really interesting is how some sequel titles in Japan give away major plot points, unlike their English counterparts, which often keep things secret to maintain suspense. For example, a title might reveal key character fates or significant twists that viewers in English-speaking countries would discover only while watching. This difference highlights how marketing strategies can vary greatly from one culture to another, aiming to attract audiences in ways that resonate with them. So if you're a fan of action and surprises, you might want to check out the Japanese titles before diving into the films. Hard to believe, but tea started as a mistake. In 1908, a tea merchant named Thomas Sullivan unintentionally transformed the way we enjoy one of the world's most beloved beverages. While trying to send tea samples to potential customers, Sullivan packaged his loose tea in small silk pouches. Customers assumed these pouches were meant to be steeped directly in hot water instead of using a teapot or strainer. This simple mix-up sparked a huge change in tea drinking habits, making it easier and more convenient for people everywhere. Soon, tea drinkers embraced this new method, leading to the popularization of what we now know as tea bags. Thanks to Sullivan's serendipitous packaging, brewing a cup of tea became a quick and simple task, shaping our daily rituals and even inspiring a global tea culture that continues to thrive today. Who knew a packaging error could brew such a legacy? This might surprise you. Spider silk is super strong. Spider silk is an incredible natural material, being thinner than a human hair, yet 5 times stronger than steel when comparing the same diameter. This unique combination of remarkable strength, incredible elasticity, and lightweight characteristics makes spider silk a wonder of nature's engineering. Imagine a rope made of spider silk that's just 2 inches thick. It could potentially stop a Boeing 747 in mid-flight. This astonishing capability has piqued the interest of scientists and researchers who are exploring various exciting applications for this material. From developing strong yet lightweight ropes for spacecraft to creating biodegradable fishing lines and even medical sutures, the possibilities are endless. The future could see spider silk playing a key role in industries ranging from construction to biotechnology, changing how we think about materials and their applications. Let's uncover the truth about evening rainbows. Did you know rainbows can appear not just during the day, but also in the evening? That's right. When sunlight passes through water droplets in the atmosphere, it bends and splits into various colors, creating that beautiful arc we love. If you find yourself outside when the sun shines brightly and there's a little rain in the evening, keep your eyes peeled. Rainbows are especially vivid during the golden hour, which is that magical time just before sunset when the light is soft and warm. This combination of conditions often results in a stunning display with colors that seem to dance in the sky. Evening rainbows can feel even more enchanting compared to their daytime counterparts as they shimmer against the backdrop of a setting sun. So next time it rains while the sun shines, remember, a vibrant evening rainbow might just be waiting for you. Hard to believe, but the US isn't the largest country. Many people assume that the United States is the biggest nation on Earth, but in reality it ranks third in terms of land area. Russia takes the top spot, covering a staggering 6.6 million square miles, which is more than double the size of the US. At about 3.8 million square miles, the US is considerably large, but not as vast as its northern neighbor Canada, which has around 3.85 million square miles. This often leads to confusion, as many might think that being so expansive means claiming the title of the largest. So next time you look at a map or hear someone mention land area, remember that while the US is huge, Russia and Canada hold the top two spots, reminding us of the vastness of our world and the different ways we measure and understand countries. This might surprise you. Coffins and caskets differ. Many people use these terms interchangeably, but they actually refer to distinct types of burial containers. Coffins are traditionally tapered and designed with 6 sides. This unique shape represents a more natural form, creating a cozy, supportive environment for the deceased. On the other hand, caskets are rectangular and often have 4 sides, resembling a piece of fine furniture. Their design is typically more elaborate, featuring cushioning and luxurious materials that can appeal to those planning a more formal memorial. The choice between a coffin and a casket can reflect personal preferences and cultural traditions. For instance, some might choose a coffin for its simplicity and connection to nature, while others may prefer a casket for its ornate style. Ultimately, understanding these differences can help families make informed decisions during a challenging time. Why do you think these distinctions matter? Believe it or not, geysers can erupt unexpectedly. These fascinating natural wonders are renowned for their ability to burst forth with hot water and steam, sometimes shooting hundreds of feet into the air. Geysers form when underground water is heated by magma, creating pressure that eventually forces the water up through the surface. While some, like the famous Old Faithful in Yellowstone National Park, follow predictable patterns, many others are more erratic, leaving visitors on the edge of their seats. Just when you think it's safe, a geyser might catch you off guard, shooting water high into the sky. This unpredictability adds to their allure, drawing tourists from all around the world. Scientists study these natural phenomena closely, trying to understand the factors that influence their eruptions. So next time you hear a roar and see a plume of steam, remember that nature's surprises are just a geyser away. Let's uncover the truth about capybaras. These fascinating creatures are the world's largest living rodents, native to South America. Imagine an animal that can grow up to 1.3 meters long and weigh as much as 66 kilograms. Capybaras are semi-aquatic herbivores, which means they spend a lot of time near water thanks to their webbed feet that help them swim gracefully. Their brown fur blends in with the lush environments they inhabit. Did you know they can hold their breath underwater for up to 5 minutes? This skill is handy when they need to escape predators. What's even more interesting is their social nature. Capybaras often live in groups of up to 100 individuals, forming strong bonds and enjoying each other's company. With their unique adaptations and charming personalities, capybaras certainly stand out in the animal kingdom. Did you know about the Dust Bowl disaster? This catastrophic event occurred during the 1930s, transforming the southern plains into a vast dust cloud that swept across the country. The Dust Bowl was fueled by a combination of severe drought conditions and poor farming practices, such as overplowing and inadequate crop rotation, which stripped the land of its natural resilience. Farmers trying to maximize their profits unintentionally created an ecological nightmare. When the winds picked up speed, immense dust storms erupted, sometimes darkening the sky for days and burying homes and farmland under layers of dirt. This environmental crisis led to one of the worst agricultural hardships in U.S. history, forcing thousands of families to abandon their farms and seek refuge elsewhere, particularly in California. The plight of these Dust Bowl refugees highlighted the urgent need for better soil conservation methods and changed how farmers approach land management. The lessons learned from this period continue to resonate today as we confront modern agricultural challenges. Surprisingly, Iceland drinks the most Coca-Cola worldwide, with each person in this island nation guzzling an impressive 150 liters every year. It's no wonder they rank highest in global consumption. This staggering amount adds up to around 450,330 milliliter bottles per person. But why does this small country have such a love for the fizzy drink? Some say it's the unique combination of Icelandic culture, where social gatherings often feature soft drinks, plus the availability of Coca-Cola in various flavors. Beyond its popularity, this habit highlights interesting trends in beverage consumption. In fact, Icelanders often enjoy Coca-Cola during meals and celebrations, making it a staple at family gatherings and parties. While the high sugar content may raise health eyebrows, Icelanders seem to savor it as part of their everyday life. So the next time you crack open a can of Coke, remember that you're sharing a beverage with a nation that truly embraces it. Believe it or not, Adam Lyons has two partners. This London man has formed a unique polyamorous relationship with Brooke Shed and Jane Chalaka, creating a close-knit family unit where love flourishes. Adam, Brooke, and Jane have chosen to live together, raising their children in an environment rich with affection and shared responsibilities. Currently, they have 2 kids and are excitedly preparing for the arrival of a third. Their story showcases the different ways people can build families and relationships, proving that love isn't one size fits all. Instead of traditional norms, this trio emphasizes open communication and mutual respect, allowing each partner to feel valued and cherished. While polyamory can sometimes come with challenges, Adam, Brooke, and Jane demonstrate that with transparency and dedication, it can also lead to happiness. They actively navigate daily life, blending their unique personalities to create a nurturing space for their children. Isn't it fascinating to see how love can take on many forms?